What is the role of an estate executor? Imagine you're handling a big puzzle after someone you care about passes away. The person who puts all the pieces together is called the estate executor. Their job is to make sure everything is settled properly and fairly. When someone creates a will, they name an executor to carry out their wishes. The first thing the executor does is find and secure important documents like the will, death certificate, property deeds, and insurance papers. These are needed to start the process. Next, the executor identifies all the assets of the estate. This includes bank accounts, retirement accounts, real estate, investments, and personal belongings. They need to gather and take control of these assets. Part of their role is to pay off any debts the deceased owed, like credit card bills, loans, or taxes. They also handle funeral expenses and any estate taxes that might be due. Estate taxes are a big part of their work. If the estate's value exceeds certain limits, the executor must file estate tax returns and pay taxes owed. They work closely with tax professionals and banks to make sure all legal and tax obligations are met. Sometimes, they need to liquidate assets to cover these costs. The executor then files the will with the probate court. This legal step confirms the will is valid and gives the executor authority, called letters testamentary, to act on behalf of the estate. The court oversees the process to make sure everything is done correctly. Once debts and taxes are paid, the executor distributes the remaining assets to the beneficiaries named in the will. Banks and credit unions play a key role here. Executors often work with these financial institutions to open estate accounts. These accounts hold the estate's money during settlement. Banks help manage the funds, pay debts, and transfer money to heirs securely. Sometimes, banks or credit unions act as professional executors if the estate is complex or if the person named in the will chooses this route. In short, the estate executor is the person responsible for wrapping up the estate. They gather assets, pay debts and taxes, manage estate accounts, and distribute everything according to the will. Their work ensures the estate is settled smoothly and legally, making sure the deceased wishes are honored and the heirs receive what's rightfully theirs.